Hello, welcome to American School of English Language. Guys, during this video, we will see how to solve the list of headings question in both IELTS Journal and IELTS Academic Reading. These list of heading question appear in section 3 of the IELTS Journal Training Reading, while these questions appear in either section 2 or section 3 of the IELTS Academic Reading. So guys, let's see how to solve this question. Guys, before we move on, I want to say one thing that I hear many students believe that they can solve these list of headings question by matching certain keywords. Like they believe that if they read this paragraph and if they see something was a financial success, right? They will see this word and they will come here and see the list of heading and they will match here something with the financial and they can reach the right answer. Guys, believe me, it it might work for one or two questions, but it does not work for all the questions, and it certainly does not work for the newer books like book 17 or 18. And this passage is taken from the book 18, and you will see that these keywords thing certainly does not work here. The best strategy is to read the whole paragraph and then look for the right list of heading. This is the better strategy, right? So guys, let's start it. Before we move on, guys, please subscribe my channel so you could receive weekly videos about my channel. So let's see, guys. This is the passage, right? The reading passage has seven paragraph A and G. You see, guys, this is seven paragraph from A to G, right? From A to G, right? This is seven paragraph. Choose the correct heading for each paragraph from the list of headings below. Write the correct number 1 to 8 in boxes, 14 or 20 on your answer sheet. So these are the questions. These are the questions 14, so 20. So this means we need to read all those paragraphs from A to G and then match which paragraph contains the which headings, right? So there are seven paragraphs and eight headings. So this means there is one extra heading. So we just need to write these numbers. Like when we find the correct heading, we need to write here, the right number here, 3 or 4, right? So let's start it, guys, from the paragraph A and C. This paragraph contains which heading, right? So let's read it. Okay, this paragraph is taken from the book 18, guys, which was published in August 2023. So let's read it, guys. The steam car. The successes and failures of the Doble brothers and their steam car. This is the title, Steam Car. Let's read the paragraph A. When primitive automobiles, primitive mean earliest one, right? Automobile first began to appear in the 1800s. Their engines were based on steam power. Steam had already enjoyed a long, successful career in railway. So it was natural that the technology evolved into a miniaturized. Miniaturized mean mini version, which was separate from should be separated, not separate, which was separated from the train. But these early cars inherited steam's weaknesses along with its strength. Their boilers had to be lit by hand. Lit is the second form of the verb light, and they required about 20 minutes to build up pressure before they could be driven. So this is talking about their weaknesses of the steam engine, right? That we have to wait 20 minutes before they could be driven. Furthermore, their water reservoir. So guys, this word is reservoir, not reservoirs. Reservoir only lasted for about 30 miles before needing replenishment. Like they need replacement, refilling. Despite such shortcomings mean weaknesses. He's talking about weaknesses of those steam engines. These newly designed self-propelled mean push. They used to push themselves. Carriages offered quick transportation, and by the early 1900s, it was not uncommon to see such machines shuttling means transporting, while the citizen around town. So, guys, what this paragraph says, it has many statements. It says that the steam engine had a success in railways, so the inventor decided to try the steam engine in cars. But these cars is talking about the car's weaknesses and strength. That this is talking about the first the weaknesses. Sorry, sorry. Yes. What the okay? Hold on. Yes. And then he says that it had to be waited 20 minutes to be driven, and they need regular replenishment. And this talking about his strength, positive side. That despite their shortcomings, they were offered quick transportation to wealthy people. So let's see, guys, which headings belong to this paragraph. We need to check all those headings one by one. Let's do it. So, guys, first heading says a period in cold condition before the technology is assessed. So, paragraph one does not say anything about condition, cold condition. So, it is not the right heading. Number two is marketing issues lead to failure. The paragraph one does not say anything about marketing issues. It does not even have the word marketing. So, it is not the right heading. Good and bad aspect of STEAM technology are passed on. Right, this is the right heading. You see, it says that the paragraph one. Yeah, the car inherited STEAM's weaknesses and strength. So that is the right answer, right? That is the right answer. So that is the right heading for this one. So we will put number three. This is the heading number three. So we will write here in front of A number three. Let me write it down, guys. So we will write three. Yes, right here. So since each paragraph contain only one heading, so we will need to check the rest. So you can even check the rest and see if you found the right one or you know. And the fourth one says possible solution to the issues of today. It does not say anything, right? Further improvement, it does not say anything. So the rest does not match with the paragraph A. So let's move to the paragraph B now. B. But the glory days of steam cars were few. It means the good days of steam cars were very limited. That the good days did not last long. A new technology called the internal combustion engines soon appeared, which offered the ability to drive the road just moments after starting up. So that had the advantage of this internal combustion. So we can just drive up just after starting up. At first, these noisy gasoline cars were unpopular because they were more complicated to operate and they had difficult hand crank starters, which were known to break arms when the engines backfired. But in 1912, General Motors introduced the electric starter, and over the following few years, steam power was gradually phased out. So that's mean when the electric starter was introduced, steam power went out of business, right? So that's mean this electric starter was better than steam power. So what we study in this paragraph, guys, it's saying that the good days of our steam car did not last long. A new technology combustion engine was invented. At first, this was noisy and unpopular, and the drivers had to face difficulty to operate it. But it had this certain. But then electric starter was introduced, and then the steam power was gradually went out of business. So it missing the electric starter was better than steam power. So let's see which headings belong to this paragraph. We need to check all the headings, guys. The first one say a period in the cold condition before the technologies assess. We didn't read anything like this in the paragraph B, so it's not the right heading. Marketing issues lead to failure. We didn't read this in the paragraph B. We already solved the three, right? So 4.1, a possible solution to the issues of today. We didn't read anything in the paragraph B. This is not the right heading. Further improvement lead to commercial orders. It does not say anything paragraph B about any commercial orders. So let's see the C. Positive publicity at first for this quiet, clean, and fast vehicle. We didn't read such thing in the paragraph B. 7. A disappointing outcome for customer. This does not even belong to paragraph 2. A better option than the steam car arises. So this is the right heading, guys. As we read in the paragraph B, that as the electric car starter was introduced, the right here, introduced, the steam power was gradually phased out. It became absolute. It went out of business. So what is this list I've added? This is number 8. So we will write here in front of B 8. Okay. Let's guy move to the paragraph C now. We will see. The next is C. Let's move to C now. We'll read it C1. Yes, guys, let's start the C. Even as the market was declining, four brothers made one last effort to rekindle the technology. Rekindle means revive, resuscitate, rejuvenate, also a synonym. Between 1906 and 1909, while still attending high school, Abner Doble and his three brothers built their first steam car in their parent basement. It comprised parts taken from a wrecked mean damaged, old, in bad condition. Early steam car, but configured mean assemble it to drive an engine of their own design. So it did not run well. Doppelbrother went on to build a second and third prototype. Prototype means the like the advanced type is like the design, advanced design. In the following year, though the Dobble's by third prototype nickname Model B still lacked the convenience means comfort of an internal combustion engine. It drew is the second form of the verb draw, drew the attention of automobile trade magazine due to its numerous improvements over previous steam cars. Since this prototype Model B was better than the previous steam cars, so many trade magazines like newspaper took interest in this model. The Model B proved to be superior to gasoline automobiles in many ways. Its high pressure steam drove the engine piston in virtual silence. This means the engine was silent. In contrast to clattering, clattering means rattling. Gas engine which emit mean like is emission. Is emit is a verb. It's known as emission. The aroma means smell or burn hydrocarbon. Perhaps the most impressively, the Model B was amazingly swift. Swift means speedy. It could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 15 seconds. A feat described as remarkable acceleration. So, what is acceleration by Automobile Magazine in 1914? That's what a magazine in 1940 described this invention as remarkable acceleration. So, what this paragraph says that three brothers invented a steam engine and then they keep working on it and then is one prototype called Model D draw the attention of automobile trade magazine. The Model B proved to be superior to many ways. It's a why it was better than. It's high pressure, a virtual silence. The engine kept silent during the drive. And in contrast to making noise, yeah, and it in a, it in virtual silence in contrast to which emitted, yes, because the gas engine used to emit smell. Perhaps most impressively, the B model was amazingly swift. So what is saying that this model draw the attention of spirit and it was quite silent and swift means speedy. Which having matched to this paragraph. The first one say a period in cold condition before the technology is assessed. We did not read this state. This such thing in the paragraph is not the right heading. Marketing issue lead to failure. This is not the we did not read such thing in the paragraph C. So this is not the right heading. We solved it three already. Four, a possible solution to the issues of today. This is not we did not read such thing in the paragraph C. Further improvement lead to commercial error. It did paragraph did not say anything about commercial error. Positive publicity ad for at least quiet, clean, fast vehicle. So that is the right heading. Positive publicity means when the newspaper took interest in this invention. And we read it was silent, quiet, clean, fast, speedy. Swift means speedy. So that is the right heading. So this is six, right? Number six. So we will write number six in front of paragraph three. That is three. So let's read the guy paragraph D now. Let's read. Yes. The following year, Tobler drove the Model B from Massachusetts to Detroit. Massachusetts is a city in USA, and Detroit is also a city in USA. Is a city in Philadelphia, which is also called the city of God because all the mobiles like Ford, Chrysler had their head offices in Detroit in the past. In order to seek investment in this automobile design, which he used to open the General Engineering Company, he and his brother immediately began working on the Model C, which was intended to expand upon the innovation of the Model B. The brother added key features such as key-based ignition in the cabin, eliminating the need for the operator to manually mean with the hand, to ignite the boiler. With this enhancement improvement, the Dobler's new car company comprised a steam vehicle which would provide all the convenience of a gasoline car. So they changed the new model and it all the comfort of the gasoline car, but with much greater speed. Not only it had the comfort of the gasoline, it was also speedy, much simple driving control, and a virtually silent power plant. This was showing the positive side of this Model B. By the following year, the General Engineering Company had received 5,390 deposits for Doble Detroit. This was the name of the company, which were scheduled for delivery in early 1980. This means the Dobler brother received the orders for the cars in 1980, right? So let's see which statements belong to this paragraph. Which heading, sorry, belong to this paragraph. So it says a period in cold condition before the technology is assessed. We didn't read such thing in paragraph D. Marketing issue lead to failure. It didn't say any failure thing. We solved it three. Four is possible solution to the issue of today. We didn't see anything about today. Further improvement lead to commercial error. That's talking about commercial error because it says they receive 503 deposits for the order. So we will read this is the five. We will write the we will write the number five in front of D. So we will write five here. Let's read the guy. Next one is E. Let's read the E now. Later that year, Anna Dobler delivered unhappy news to those eagerly mean passionately waiting the delivery of their modern new cars. This should be the modern guys, and here. Those buyers who received the handful of completed cars complained that the vehicles were sluggish mean slow and erratic means strange, sometimes going in reverse when they should go forward. The new engine design, which was so innovative, was still plagued mean riddled with serious glitches. Glitches mean technical difficulties. So this paragraph says that the owner Doublet told the buyers about the problem with those cars, that the cars were sluggish and strange, and the, the new design had some technical difficulties. So this is tell the bad news to the customer who are waiting for their orders. Let's see which heading belongs to this paragraph. A period in the cold condition before the technology is assessed. We didn't see anything about the cold technology in E. The second one, marketing issue lead to failure. We didn't read anything about marketing issue in paragraph A. We saw the third one already for a possible solution to the issue of today. We didn't read anything about the issues of today in paragraph E. We did already five, we did already six, and this is a disappointing outcome for customers. So this is the right one, right? Because he said that in paragraph E. You see, he says that unhappy news to, to those eagerly waiting. So that's mean this is the right heading. So this is the number 7. So we will write here number 7. So guys, this one. So let's read the now. Next one is what? F. Let's read the F now. F. The brothers made one final attempt to produce a viable, mean feasible, practical steam automobile in early 1920 for the Dobler brothers went, shipped a Model E to New York City to be road tested by the Automobile Club of America. After sitting overnight in freezing temperature, the car was pushed out into the road and left to sit for over an hour in the frosty means cold morning air. So that means the car was left in the cold for an hour. At the turn of the key, the bridle lit and read its operating pressure inside of 40 seconds. So that means after starting the engine, it reaches full pressure in 40 seconds. As they drove the test vehicle further, they found that its evenly distributed weight lent it surprisingly good handling, even though it was so heavily. As the Doubler steamer was further developed and tested, its maximum speed was pushed over 100 miles per hour and it achieved about 50 miles per gallon of kerosene with negligible mean very less emissions. Emission means pollution. So what he says in this paragraph that the car was tested in a frosty morning in New York City, and after they ignited the engine, it reaches full power in 40 seconds, and is further tested and developed, and the maximum achieved pushed over to 100 miles per hour. Let's see which statement belongs to this paragraph. A period in cold condition before the technology is assessed. So that is because the car was left for an hour in cold condition in frosty condition in New York City. That is the right answer. So so we will write one here in front of F. Let me put one here. Let's guys solve the read the last one G. Let's read the G. Yes, sadly, the Dobler's brilliant steam car was never a financial success, that it never make a profit. Priced at around 18,000 in 1924, it was popular only among the very wealthy. Plus, it is said that no models is were quite the same. That two engines were never be this was never the same because Abner Dobler tinkered tinkered endlessly with the design that he changed the design so many times. By the time the company folded in 1930, fewer than 50 of the amazing model steam had been produced, right? Folded mean went out of business, that only 15 steam Model E were produced. For his whole career until his death in 1961, Abner Dobler remained adamant, keep insisting, are stubborn that steam-powered automobiles were at least equal to gasoline cars, if not speeded. He said he used to believe that even if these gasoline steam engines are not, if not better, then they were equal to gasoline engines. Given the evidence, he might have been right. Many of the Model E doubles which have survived are still in good working condition. He's working about these days. Some having been driven over a half a miles with only normal maintenance. Astonishingly, amazingly, an unmodified Model D runs clean enough to pass the emission laws in California. Today, he's talking about the present days, and they are pretty strict. That laws are in California are very strict. It is true that technology poses some difficult problem, but you cannot help but wonder how efficient a steam car might be with the benefit of modern materials and computers. Under the current pressure to improve automotive performance and reduce emission, it is not unthinkable that the steam car may arise again. So he's saying that the steam engine may come again future in the market. As some steam cars were left that they do not emit any emission, they can still pass the emission test in California, right? So he will not be surprised if the steam car be back again. Let's read it. What's the heading is it? Power we already did on mark to marketing lead to failure. It did not say anything about marketing failure in paragraph G. Theory good and bad aspects of steam car are passed on. We already solved that. A possible solution to issues of today, guys. This is talking about today, so that is the right heading. Four. So we will write four here. Okay, so guys, we have solved all those headings. So you see, this is very easy. It's not difficult. You just gotta read them carefully, paragraph, and read them thoroughly and understand it. Because sometimes the paragraph has two and three statements. You don't know which one is the right heading, which one will be part of the heading, right? So that's how we solve this list of heading question in IELTS reading. Guys, thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please share it and subscribe my channel so you could receive my videos regularly. Thank you.